uh, the Lion War mod 2.0 has officially been released to public. So I would just wanted to make a short video just to talk about some of the features and some of the reasons that maybe you should care about this mod. So the Lion War mod, basically, what uh, entails is they are trying to bring all relevant content from the War of the Lions version to the PSX release, which has better modding support and also usually have a better performance overall. There are a few limitations from the hardware specifically. They cannot add the multiplayer items. There is a limit in the items that you can add to the game currently. So there were no available spots for that. And also, they are kind of broken in the original PSP and Android and iOS releases. So they are really not necessary per se for the game. And but what else? They also had the design interest on replacing Luso from Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced to Ashley Riot from Vagrant Story, and it has also a special boss fight where you recruit him instead of just fighting a bunch of random monsters, as in the War of the Lions version. And because they felt that Luso is basically runs a 2.0, so now you have a unique unit with some ties to the story of the Evilise Alliance, which some people know that there was some connections from Vagrant Story to Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 12. And besides that, the Onion Knight is not available as well because since there's no multiplayer items, he's basically useless. And he was kind of not a very well built concept or job in the original War of the Lions release in the first place. So, what can you expect from this mod directly? Well, the mod has all optional content from the War of the Lions. That means you have the Beowulf race quest line expanded with Alistair and Bremon's fights. You have the Agria's birthday, and since there is no access to the Tina Rouge, you have a special buff that is provided to Agrias besides an additional perfume. And you have the extra cutscenes with Delita, Ovilia, and the Disorder in the Order mission with Agrias, including a special cutscene if you bring Orlando to that fight. And you have also, for the first time, you be able to play all rendezvous missions from the PSP release as single player missions. They have been all custom made by the team behind this mod and to allow them to be playable as single player missions. And you also have a special, unique new treasure wheel made specifically for the mod that provides you some interesting loot. And also, by the end of the game and by post game content, you'll be able to access more easily the rarest of the loots from the game. And speaking on post game content, once you beat the game for the first time, you will be presented with a new game plus and a continue plus option. Some of those features are really, really unique for this mod. So I prefer to not spoil for those who not play yet. So, but take your time to enjoy the game and explore it and do propositions and explore deep dungeon and side quests because they definitely are important for the post game content. Otherwise, the you can also basically also use futurely the mod as a framework for future mods. They have made some internal changes on events and all other technical things on their side to make modding more easily for those people and also be able to use the things they built for the mod, like the rendezvous and everything else. They also made a special two special rendezvous exclusive to their versions that are accessible in post game. They were quite fun as well. So, as you saw through this video, they had also added the War of the Lions intro scene for the game, so you can now see the FMV from the PSP and Android releases. There is also a bonus cutscene from the attack to Orbon Monastery that is also using the PSP FMV. I'm gonna play it through now so you can see how it goes, and I hope you guys enjoy the mod. It has been 8 years project from the Hactics team that is finally fulfilled and complete. So I hope you all other guys can enjoy the game as we have been enjoying it through closed beta. As a side note, it's important to notice that the public release that is available right now doesn't have these cutscenes already added. You have an optional PPF file that you can use to add the cutscenes. They decided at first to let players choose if they prefer the older cutscenes or the newer ones. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching, and hope you guys enjoy the game. I will eventually do a full playthrough with the public release now, and I hope you all have a great time with this mod, because sure I have been having. I want once again to thank all Hactics team that has been behind this project and many other modding projects. Eric, Tiffany, Angel, and Nizer were above and beyond on this mod, and were also a lot of many people involved in this mod that were behind the scenes, such as Talcall and many others that came and went through the years. So that's it. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time.